Morning from the greenhouse, plot 52. Last time we were in here I planted some peas in my guttering, but to be honest it's been a bit of a failure. They just haven't grown at all. Don't know whether they got too dry or whether they got too hot. Had a bit more success down at the bottom. We got a bit more going down there, but the sweet peas that I put in are doing okay. Got a bit of lettuce leaves growing. We've got some Swedes growing there, but the runner beans, the peas, early peas, not so good. So I'm going to take these ones at the bottom, just stick them in down the allotment. They just haven't taken. We're going to put them in the ground. I've replanted some of the peas in here, but there just doesn't seem to be much action at all. So sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Like I say, successes and failures, they've all got to be shown. So been busy in my garden, painting the little picket fence and the shed, which has sort of kept me busy up here. We're getting everything sorted, getting ready for the summer, and we're off down the allotment. Okay, we're down at the allotment. We're just checking out a few of the other people's allotments. Everyone's cracking on. Look at that, that's a tidy allotment. Peter's allotment, very nice. Barney's got his bean poles up. I've got my potatoes in up this end. Nothing's showing yet. The rhubarb's really come on well. The early ones they're not brilliant, the early ones, but yeah, they're coming. Dug over where I'm going to plant my runner beans. I'm going to weed this area here, so it's just going crazy. Got a lovely clematis up on my arch, and the other side, that one doesn't flower so much. I've got my onions in. See, they're really taking off, and the shallots over there. Everything's growing nicely in the fruit cage. Needs a weed, that's what we're going to do today. I weeded this end where the strawberries are, but there's still a few weeds. This goes crazy in here. Strawberries here, got a few flowers on, which is good. This is where I'm going to plant the peas. I have put some peas in the ground here as well, but we're just going to add a few more in and just see what we get. So we're just going to crack on, and I'll give you an update later. We've got what we've got left of the peas. Going to plant them this side, because I planted some peas over the other side of that netting, and see what we get really. Well, these ones that were totally failed, I'm just going to stick them in on this side and just sort of see if anything does grow. May as well not waste it. Stick it in the ground, see what happens. Oh, we've got a few. That will give us a meal at the best. The ones that failed did actually have roots, so I'll plant them at the end there, and if I need to I can put a bit of netting up on the end. We can see what happens with those, might surprise me. But yeah, I've used what's left of the compost, and now we'll crack on with the weeding. We started on the fruit cage, getting rid of the dandelions, looking a lot better. Big job this, taking out all the weed. Got a bit of bindweed growing up the fruit cage, had to dig really deep down. It's a bugger to get rid of, but you just got to keep digging. All that's dug over now. We'll sort out its path. Now that's comfrey down there. Now you can make your own fertiliser out of that. Doesn't seem much for 2 hours of digging, but back-breaking stuff. Do it once, do it right, and then a little bit of topping up in between. Another solid week. Pesky dandelion, there's one left over there. Get that before we go. So Until another day, we're signing out.